Hey there, Leo. This is your reading with regard to your weekly finances. Okay, what's gonna happen on your money matters this week, Leo? Okay, when it comes to your finances this week, Leo, I can sense you are kind of having that um, energy of independence. Oh, dependent, I mean, energy of dependency. Meaning there's a possibility you are dependent on your job, or dependent on the outcome, or dependent on something that is out of your control. Okay? Or you simply realize that you cannot get what you wanted if you're not gonna work with someone. Like, you're not gonna work with someone, like have a teamwork or something like that. So I can sense there's an energy of codependency here. Okay, energy of codependency, Leo. It's not really a bad thing though if you are codependent, but if this is something that for Leos out there, sometimes some of you are very independent, that it may be difficult for you to have this kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, some of you might be having difficulty to go forward with the being codependent or relying on something, someone, in order to get your financial um, goal. Okay, so let me clarify on that one, because this is out of your personality, Leo. But let's get out of the way and check on it further. Okay, so I can sense the very reason why you guys are having this codependent kind of thing, because it seems like some of you doesn't want to spend much time thinking, studying, analyzing, because your hands are already full to do other things, to work, to you are multitasking, you're doing different things. And for you to get hold of that financial independence or abundance, for sure, time is of the essence right now, especially what is happening in the world. And for you, you want to have the shortcut, you want to learn more, or you want to have it super fast. Maybe some of you have some delays on other important projects that would lead to financial abundance. And for you, you would really need as much as you really need as much help as you can in order to proceed with the financial abundance that you've been aiming for. Because some of you have been some delays are happening already, this is too much for you to handle, and you do not have more time because you want to some of you are juggling between one job towards another, between another business towards another, because for you it seems like nothing is enough. Especially you want to prepare for the worst, especially for those Leos out there that you really want to prepare for the worst, because you cannot just expect that things are going to work out, especially when what is really happening last year. That was like an eye-opener for every one of us, regardless of the zodiac sign. I can sense this week, you guys, it seems like you're going to be working so hard. Some of you might do a lot of overtime, some of you might be slave to the job, slave to the being workaholic. Like you're gonna take as much as you can in order to convert it into income, in order to convert it into cash. Okay, because you do not want to go through that moment again, that there is like scarcity of money, because you already know how it feels like when there is scarcity of money. Leo, you've been there and you do not want to get back to that situation. Let me clarify more when it comes to this situation, to this one. Okay, and yeah, because it's true, you have this idea, or you have this perception, that when you're going to work hard and you want to give it all to the fullest, like even 200% of yourself, you're definitely one step closer towards financial abundance. Like, for example, last year you were not giving it all, but this time you want to give it all. And you are right. This week is gonna be a week that is full of hard work, full of overtime, full of grinding, because this week is a good week for you to have that foundation, for you to have one step closer towards financial abundance. Because who doesn't want to have financial abundance? Everybody does, and you are not an exception, Leo. Okay, so yeah, go ahead, do the hard work, because it's going to pay off. It will give you that one step closer towards financial abundance. And this week is also a week wherein you're going to rely more on your intuition, on your inner self, because at the end of the day, you really wanted to make sure that you are divinely guided. For those Leo out there who are into spiritual journey, who believes into this, because for you, when you are going to listen to your intuition, it will make things a lot easier at your end, a lot easier on your part. And for sure, your intuition has never been wrong. It is when you go deeper, and then when you overthink, that's where things are going the wrong way. Okay, let me clarify on this one so that you will have a better understanding, Leo. Yeah. And you definitely have realized and started to see for yourself for the entire week that it is when you listen to your intuition, to your inner self, to your GPS, things will start to settle. Especially those financial obligations that have been there for quite some time. And can you imagine, like, you can harness, I mean, like, the powers of the universe? Like, can you imagine you're gonna get an information from the universe and how to solve your financial obligation, and you are going to listen to it, and it would lead to settlement, debt settlement. It will lead to settling your accounts, paying your bills on time. I mean, like, who doesn't want to harness that? And I can sense also, like, it is true that as well, that your financial matters are going to be settled. So it's a very good week for you, because you're going to harness your intuition, your inner self, in order to settle things within your finances, within your money matters. Okay, let me see what does the universe has to say when it comes to this financial thingy within the week. Okay, message of the universe towards you, Leo. The art of giving and receiving. Okay, so basically, if you this is the, what you call it, the foundation or the premise. This is the logic. When you're going to give, then you're going to receive a thousand folds. I don't know if you read the Bible, if this is like, this is the law. I mean, like, it's like more of energy. For example, you're holding these hands, and then you have money, $100, $100, and you're holding it because that's your last money, right? And then you keep on holding it. You do not know that there are more opportunities, more financial abundance, more blessings coming into you. How can you even receive them if you keep on holding your hands like that? But when you start to give, you're going to open your hands, then that's how you're going to receive more abundance towards you. Okay, so always remember that it is when you going to give, you're going to start to receive more abundance. It doesn't mean you're gonna give away $100 and then you're having $100 left. Why not give away a part of it, like $5 or $10, and then you will be shocked that money will come back to you how many times fold. Okay, yeah, so at least you have an idea. Try to play with the universe. If I were you, if you have $100, 50-50, and then you give away $5, try $5, and then try $5 sincerely, not because you want to get it back. Try to give away $5 sincerely, and check how do you feel when you were giving it, and how do you feel when the person you were giving it to receive it. Like when the person is happy about it, saying thank you towards you. Feel the moment and try to imagine how is it going to feel like for you. So why not give away $5 or maybe $1, $2, whatever the amount that is convenient for you. Okay, and then give it sincerely and wait for that moment when the person is going to react on it, and try to see what changes will happen in you mentally, emotionally, and physically. And then just continue with your life and see how will the universe return the $1, $2, or $5 that you have given away. And for sure you'll be shocked that more or less it will be returned to you more than what you have given, more what you have given for. Okay, but do it sincerely. Okay, another thing also, Leo, universe is telling me to tell you that it's normal for you to think your financial obligations. It's really, really normal. You cannot just simply escape and stop thinking. You also need to think, ponder on things. Okay, but it's normal. You need to accept that, because some of you might be pushing that thought away, doesn't want to think about it, like you want to escape thinking about it and all those sorts. Okay, but universe also is telling me to tell you, Leo, that do not be too noisy about it. Do not say things to other people about it. Keep it to yourself, Leo. Okay, do not spread the news. Like, keep it to yourself. Be secretive when it comes to this giving. It's like you give in secret, because you will be rewarded by God. If you believe in God, if you believe in the higher power in the universe, you'll be given the reward also, more than you could expect. Because if you're going to give and it's on broadcasting to the world that you have given, the people who are the people who knows about it or hearing those things coming from you, some of them are not supportive of it. Some of them might give negative thoughts, negative energy about it, and people may have their own perspective or judgment why you were doing it, but they will never be you. Okay, so in order to avoid that kind of mixed energy towards your intention, keep it a secret. Okay, until you get used to it, and maybe you want to share what I have said here about giving and receiving to some people who are willing to put it into action. Just start with a penny or $1, if it doesn't hurt you, and give it sincerely. Yeah, okay, and see how it works, because today the world is so chaos. People are hoarding with money, people are hoarding with cash, and chances are we tend to be like keeping the cash, holding it, because holding it with our dear lives, because what if there will be pandemic again, what if there will be more issues that are going to happen. Okay, so this is your reading, you guys, Leo. I hope you have learned something and you can apply a few of my tips. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and sending you energies of love, 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 and abundance, 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 Leo.